What up, though? Hey, Aries, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, y'all. I hope y'all are feeling well. I hope all is well with you and yours. It is Naya. Call me Naya. If you are from my big old family, then welcome to my channel. I mean, shit, you already know what it is with us. But if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Comment, like, subscribe, talk to me. I talk back. I would appreciate it. But we're about to go ahead and hop into this energy for Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine. And I actually want to start off with some God Goddess oracles here for you, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Let's go ahead and get this out here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Let's get some Goddess oracles here. So I don't know why I'm here. I'm hearing like moves in silence. So Aries, you may not be discussing too much as far as what you have going on in your life, rather that be financially or with your love life or whatever, but just keep this shit to yourself. Now it doesn't mean also too that there is something wrong with you or nothing like that, but shit, you just prefer your silence, your peace, your boundaries, whatever, you're entitled to that. Shit, I don't hell. But I have Yasigi here, live out loud. Yasigi, live out loud. Let me actually scoot this over. Let me get one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries, before I read these out, please. Yasigi, live out loud. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. The next one that I have here is Yamaya, awakening. So I have Yamaya, awakening, and then Yasigi, live out loud. Huh. So I feel like your purpose, but Yasigi, live out loud, and Yamaya, awakening. So I feel like also too arriving to yourself, Aries. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how else to say that. Arriving to yourself or who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, or waking up, or whatever it is. I feel like it's like creating a new life for yourself, or like starting over. Maybe coming to certain realizations or certain revelations or whatever about your life and the people in it or whatever the case is. Let me read these out here. Live out loud and awakening. Let's see. So Yasigi says, she says to express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. The Goddess Declaration for Yasigi, live out loud, says, I am free to express myself fully. And then Yamaya, awakening. I am free to express myself fully. Let's read Yamaya here. So she says here too, wake up. It says, awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yamaya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. The Goddess Declaration for your Maya awakening says, I am receiving and radiating love. This ascension is your divine purpose. That's where you're being told to live out loud. So maybe you need to be that example of that, Aries, or you need or you're able to help others by your way of ascending or your way or whatever the case is. But at the beginning of the reading, I was getting told like a moving in silence, or maybe you just being quiet on certain things, Aries, or you're just not letting people in to certain shit, whatever the case is, Aries. Like I don't feel like shit. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it if it's working against you, if it is not adding to you, if it is keeping you from doing whatever it is that you're supposed to do. If in those cases it is. Let me get some star seeds here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. The first one that I have here, it says weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So I feel like also too, Aries, finding a peace of mind while there's chaos outside. Like I don't know how else to explain it. It's like Aries. Somebody could be calling your phone, beating your door down to talk to you, to see you, to want to be around you, whatever the case is. And Aries, it's like you just somewhere with your headphones on, or you playing your music, just chilling, not trying to be entertained, or trying to deal with that shit anymore. So I feel like somebody has awakened to their worth as well. Their worth, rather than it be in relationships or at their job or spiritually or whatever the case is, somebody has awakened to their worth. The next one that I have here, it says water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Water your garden. Taking care of yourself. Yeah, can I get another? I feel like Aries shit, you could be working on your self-care right now, or self-care could be something that you need to work on. One more here for Aries, please. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I have two more. The next two that I have here is the great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Oops. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And then the next one that I have here is a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So also to Aries, I want to tell you this. Sometimes things have to be destroyed in order for something new to be built, or in order for there to be a new foundation, or something new to start. So it's like, even when it comes down to like land or whatever, if you want to speak in a construction sense. Shit, I ain't never did no damn construction. But the buildings that are on this, that you drive by or whatever, those same buildings, well, depending on what building it is, a lot of those buildings were not always there. A lot of times there was something else before that, and they had to tear it down in order to build whatever it is that you see or drive by or walk by on your day to day. So sometimes shit has to come down. Sometimes you have to go through those towers in order to see, or in order to be able to build something new, something better, something fresh. Let's keep going here. Let me get some herbal oracles here for Aries. Water your garden. Talked about your self-care, Aries. Tenderness, rest, nourishment, body care. Yes, self-care is a must for you, Aries. I don't know if you have been ignoring it, maybe just being so busy with life, your kids, your bills, your other hustles, whatever it is, but self-care is a must. I have elder here, wisdom. Elder wisdom. Let me get one more here for you, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine. This awakening here, Aries, you coming into wisdom, or you having a lot of wisdom, coming into a lot of knowledge possibly. And then we got wisdom here again, rhodiola. I have elder wisdom, and then I have rhodiola here, wisdom again. I want to read both of these. I want to read both of these. And also to the number 10. Hold on a second, y'all. The number 10, or 1010, or 1010, whatever. Do I have it in here? Let me see. New beginnings, individuality, positivity, and support. Intuition, creation, success, motivation, strength. Start of something new. Stay positive. Create something amazing. You are not alone. Take risks. You are a co-creator. And so also too, I feel like infinite as well. Huh. So I feel like also too, Aries, whatever is started must be finished, or whatever you have to start must be finished. Let me read these out. Hold on, my bad, y'all. I just want to see about the numbers that I was seeing. Let's see this one. Okay. Elder wisdom. So, rising from the underworld, release, letting go, major transformation, higher wisdom, new perceptions, awakening to the truth. It says elder signals the end of a phase in life, as well as the beginning of a major cycle, all right, with this elder wisdom. It says the queen of the underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. It says, elder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian assisting us as we step through the doorways of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence. As the dark mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycles of transformation. Yeah, this your Maya awakening here, a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision, boundaries, let it go. So Aries too, it's going to be a lot of shit and a lot of people that as you ascend, whether it be spiritually, emotionally, physically, metaphysically, as you grow, it's a lot of things that cannot come with you. They are not allowed to come with you. A lot of things of your old self, of your old life, your old ways of thinking, your old ways of maybe even eating, your old ways of even breathing, shit, your old ways of how to handle certain situations or whatever the case is, certain things associated maybe with your self-esteem, whatever the case is, certain spending habits, I don't care. Certain things cannot come with you. Lack certain, maybe even lacks of discipline or being inconsistent with certain things, like those things cannot come with you. Let me read this second one here for wisdom, rhodiola wisdom here, since y'all got two. Let's see here. We got two wisdom cards that came out. Huh. I feel like Aries, you knowing better, so you doing better, or you know better, so you do better. I'm not saying Aries that you out here moving foul or you being no type of way or nothing like that, but I just feel like Aries, like you're moving better, so you're doing better, or you know better, so you're doing better. It says here, magic, wisdom keeper, purity, higher consciousness, clarity, intuitive intellect, and enchantment. Excuse me. The guidance here says the unicorn is known as the great protector of the forest. All right. It says, like rhodiolas, some unicorns are said to live near high mountains to this day, nourishing and protecting the wise in ancient forests left. Rhodiola is in your cards today to remind you that you are intelligence embodied. Aries, you are intelligence embodied, intuitive, articulate, and knowledgeable. It says you exude mastery, wisdom, purity, authority, and wisdom. Emotions do not cloud your judgment. Your actions are measured carefully and intuitively as you contain ancient codes of the ways of heaven and earth. The subtle essence of the unicorn resides in the third eye. If unicorn medicine comes to you, your sense of wise creativity and aliveness will deepen. Don't neglect your medicine. Honor your natural gifts. Stand tall. Own your medicine and who you are becoming. This Yasigi live out loud. Own who you are becoming, Aries. It may not be recognizable to others. You could sound crazy at other times to other people or whatever the case is, but understand this. Your awakening, your wisdom, you had to hear both times. Your awakening, your wisdom is going to constantly level up. You're going to keep sounding crazy to other people. You're going to keep sounding weird or, oh, they ended it or they that. You're going to keep sounding a certain way to other people because whether it's meant for them to understand or not, it may not be that. It may not be the time for them to, or you may not be the person that is supposed to help them reach that understanding. But regardless of what anybody else could say, feel, or think about you, Aries, this ascension, you awaken, you were told here in your Maya awakening that once you see the truth, or once you know the truth, you can't unsee it. You can't go back to not knowing certain things about this world, certain secrets, certain things about people, your family, whatever the case is. You're not going to be able to just go to unseen. You're not going to be able to go back to sleep on it. It's just not going to happen. You're going to keep on leveling up, Aries. And so shit, new levels, new devils. People gonna get real creative with their judgments. It is what it is. Oh well. But this great severing here, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Softening to love. Letting go. With this softening to love here too, I'm not saying, Aries, that you have a hard time loving, but I feel like too, even in instances sometimes, Aries, where you could, or where it could seem as if loving wasn't exactly something beneficial to you, I feel like you never gave up on it. You could have gone through certain emotions behind it or whatever, but Aries, I feel like you don't give up on it. You don't give up on it. – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – –– – –– some somebody needs to be gave up on. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them or don't care for them or anything like that, but something, somebody, or whatever needs to be gave up on, let go of, whatever. I don't know how else to explain, but something needs to be let go. Like, something got to be completely let go of. Like, continue to distance yourself if you felt like you had to. Hmm. All right, let me go ahead and keep going here. What's the next deck that I want to use? Let me get a few moon oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Something old that just does not have, I don't know, like I'll say this as an example because I don't be trying to, but something old that doesn't have much. When I say something old that doesn't have much, Aries, I'm not saying that you're moving from a very vain space, but something that is not able to add to you in a certain way or whatever the case is needs to be let go. Rather it be because they don't have a certain level of finances or a certain level of intellect or whatever the case is, but something that does not have much. I feel like, Aries, sometimes you are the caretaker or the caregiver or the carer for the wrong people, or you take care, like, or you help the wrong people, or I don't know how else to explain it. Being someone who is of service or is of help or whatever, I mean, that's a blessing, but not everyone deserves it. So I feel like, too, Aries, as you are enlightening or as you are growing in your higher consciousness and stuff, it please, and that it is okay for you to deny people. It's okay for you to say no. You got to protect yourself, protect your energy, or if you just feel like it's a waste of your time, or you can just tell that it's not going to do, like, let it go. I have new moon and Scorpio. Go deeper here. Go deeper here. So go deeper into your gifts too. You were told here in both of your wisdom cards, Aries, about how, as far as like your intuitive knowing, your knowledge and wisdom and things like that, whatever it is that you could have come to, Aries, rather be through studying or looking at certain things, make sure you go deeper, go to the source of things. If you are looking into history or you're looking into joining certain things or whatever, make sure you're looking into the history of shit, making sure that the past, present, and future dealings of that thing resonates with you, that you are fine with saying that I am okay with these types of practices, or I am fine with this or whatever. But you have go deeper here, find the truth. I have new moon in Libra here, know you are loved. So go deeper. And then also here too, know you are loved. I want to say here too, Aries, know that you are protected. New moon in Scorpio, new moon in Libra. Let me get one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. The last one that I have here, it says, leave the past behind. Last quarter moon in Capricorn. I told you, Aries, at the beginning of the reading that sometimes we got to experience certain towers, and we have to experience certain things falling or coming to an end or whatever for our manifestations to come in, for us to build a new foundation. You can't build something new or think that you can keep on making repairs to something that is clearly broken or does not want to be fixed or does not want to be cared for or whatever. It's like, do not waste your time. Go deeper, know you are loved, and leave the past behind. Regardless of if you have a certain person in your life or not, they are not the only one capable of loving you. Let me get a few more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. Aries, you have here, let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. I feel like too, somebody needs to, maybe needs to get out more, go on a date or something, Aries. Like, just, maybe needs to, like, I don't know, like, just being shown a certain level of appreciation or something. But you had this body care, tenderness, rest come out. At the beginning of the reading, I was talking about your self-care, Aries. Talking about your self-care, how you take care of yourself, the time that you possibly need to set aside for yourself. The next one that I have here, it says, the way is clear. Awaken to the power within you. Yeah, this is the second time that you're being talked about as far as awakening and going through awakenings, whatever the case is. Like, something just in you, just maybe even overnight changing, or you just have a desire to change something about yourself or do something differently. Let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. And then it says, the way is clear. Awaken to the power within you. Aries, I don't know what gifts, whatever it is about you, Aries, but you are not regular. You are not regular. So I hope that you are moving in that irregularity. I don't know how else. That sounds like some bowel movement shit. Irregularity, irregular. That sounds like something I have to say at work. I don't know why. I'm sorry if that sounded nasty, but that sounds like some irregularity. My bad, y'all. Let me go ahead and get into the tarot for you, Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine. So the first one that I have here, I got the King of Wands here. I have the Empress here, and then I also got the Three of Pentacles here as well. That just fell out. I got the Empress. I got the King of Wands. And then I also got the Three of Pentacles here. Well, it came out in reverse. But I got the Three of Pentacles here that came out. So I feel like also too, Aries, somebody could have come to the realization or seen that they cannot work with, hi love, Grand Rising. Somebody could have came to the realization that they do not, that they cannot work with other people, that they cannot do business with other people, or whatever the case is. Also too, Aries, if it seems like something just came out of nowhere and you may not feel as if you are financially prepared for it or whatever, shit, do whatever it is that you have to do, whether it be because of, whether it be, you know, having a baby, or, you know, certain shit just happening in your life. Hell, prepare yourself, do what you got to do. But I feel like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like, Aries, you may see that doing business with other people or helping other people or something like that, it benefits. It's nothing, it's not as if you do certain things, Aries, necessarily to have a benefit for yourself. Like some shit just be straight out your heart, or most shit actually I feel like be straight out your heart. But I feel like, Aries, you're starting to see who comes around because they're able to get some type of benefit off of you, whether it be clout, whether it be getting access to your gifts and you help them out, or whatever the case, of your energy, whatever the case is. But I just feel like, Aries, like you're seeing that, or you're noticing that, or whatever. Also too, I had this hermit mode. Yep, this hermit. I was trying to keep it pushing because it wasn't coming out in the right way. But this hermit here as well, yeah. Boundaries, letting stuff go, keeping shit to yourself, or staying to yourself, Aries. I feel like, Aries too, you're not showing your hand completely either. You're not showing your hand, the hermit. And then I also got the Ace of Pentacles here too. I talked about as far as moves in silence, or certain things happen in silence. I feel like your blessings, Aries, are just for you, or they're coming just for you, or whatever it is. But also too, with this hermit here too, I feel like when you do spend a lot of time secluded or by yourself or to yourself is when you do get things from the divine. So I'll use this as an example. If we're speaking spiritually, let's say you are someone who likes to go into heavy meditation, or you have certain practices or certain things that you like to do, Aries, or whatever, and it's during that time that you get downloads, or you get certain information revealed to you, or your mind opens up in a way, or you start to think about things, or have certain answers to questions that you otherwise wouldn't have. But this hermit here, then this Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like, I don't know why, Aries, but I feel like as far as like what you want to create, or you doing something on your own, it's just giving me like a moves in silence type of energy. I got the Page of Swords here too. Can I get clarity on this Page of Swords here? Aries, also too, I feel like I talked to you, I said at the beginning of the reading, like maybe you could see that you shouldn't be intertwining yourself with certain people, doing business with certain people, or whatever the case is. As far as like childish people are concerned, I got the Queen of Cups here too. So I feel like as well, somebody might be really fucking greedy. Somebody also might express, come on Naya, get it together, boo, get it together. Somebody also too might express some envy or jealousy or whatever, or feel as if, Aries, what you have, you are supposed to give it to them. Maybe because, Aries, you were so just, here you go, I got you, I don't mind help you, whatever the case is in the past. But Aries too, maybe somebody feels as if they're supposed to have what you have, or do what you do, or also too, maybe they have a hard time trying to figure out how you're able to sustain or go along or whatever, or be able to be the person that you are. I don't know, like it's, I don't know how else to explain it. Like somebody that could be like even real childish as well. Somebody likes to try to escape responsibility, or somebody that likes to try to talk down, or somebody who likes to try to steal or copy, or whatever the case is. I got the Ten of Wands here too. Wands energy, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, so protecting yourself as well. So this energy could have gotten blocked, Aries, and it could make them feel some type of way. Or Aries, you could have had to block somebody because of the way that they treated you, or because they did not value you, or they didn't, I don't know, they didn't maintain the vibe that they introduced you to, or whatever the case is. But privacy, we got the Hermit, and then we got the ten of Wands here. Hermit and Ten of Wands. Aries, you could be really to yourself right now. And it's not to say that you don't socialize, but Aries, you could just be like, I don't just to yourself. Shit, minding your fucking business. I don't know how else to say. I'm gonna just say it just like that. Minding your business. You care about yourself, your household, and what you got going on. Your children, your new creations, whatever. I got the Five of Swords here, and then I also got the Seven of Swords here too. Now, this Swords energy, that is air signs, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I also feel like here, too, somebody is childish. And that could be somebody that you had to block. Somebody with those aspects, or somebody with those placements highly aspected, or somebody who, I don't know, is on the cusp of that, or whatever the case is. We have Queen of Cups here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But you could have found that, Aries, you needed to block somebody or get somebody out of your life. Somebody who always just wants to come around when you have something. Somebody who just wants to use and abuse, or somebody also too who fucked up the help that they had, and so now they're looking to Aries to fix their mess or whatever. It's like, no, Aries not about to do that shit. The Two of Pentacles here, and then I also got the Four of Cups here too. Now, Four of Cups, that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Regardless of the placements here too, I feel like as far as finances are concerned, juggling them, balancing them, budgeting them, or whatever the case is, this Four of Cups here as well. If you are being given certain opportunities, Aries, as far as help is concerned, please do not shoo it away, whatever. Do not think that you are a charity case for it. I just feel like, Aries, don't resist help, because you are someone who helps. So realize when you are receiving certain things back, or when you are being blessed with certain things because of what you have put out. All right, I told you at the beginning of the reading that you are the carer or the caregiver or the whatever to people that don't deserve it. So Aries, when you are receiving your blessings, please know that it's because you yourself have been a blessing. All right, let me get three more here for Aries. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Yeah, I feel like somebody could have gotten blocked. Somebody who was somebody who could have been real vain, somebody who could have cut off, or not necessarily cut off, but they could have cut off people that were in their life, or ruined other relationships. Like, they just go around ruining the relationships that they build or that they have or whatever, because they have certain pride, or because they're childish, or because they don't have certain finances, or whatever the case is. I also feel like here too, somebody is in denial about their feelings, rather that be intimate feelings or feelings of anger or a mistake that they could have made. Somebody is like in denial about that. Let me get three more here. In denial or in regret. I don't know how else to explain it. Y'all, I be trying so hard. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I got the Seven of Cups here, and then I also got the Justice card here too in reverse. So this Seven of Cups here, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and also Justice. That is Libra, regardless of it. Regardless of the placement here, I just feel like Aries, when it comes down, like, certain chick is just like, I don't want to feel like, but Aries, have you ever thought to yourself, like, damn, why do it seem like those that do people so wrong, or that's so this, that, and the third, why does it seem like they get blessed? Why does it seem like, I'm out here working overtime, double time, 40 plus hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week, whatever the case is, and those that barely do anything, they don't have to worry about money. They don't have to work as hard as I do. They don't have to. It's like, damn, why does it seem like the slackers get the most blessings? Why does it seem like that? It's like, man, it's like, that's it, Karen. It's like, damn. Like, I be working so hard. And people be, but it is what it is. Like, where they are currently, that's where they're comfortable at, or that's where they're supposed to be. That's fine. But your journey, the reason why it could seem a lot more difficult for you, Aries, or the reason why it could seem like it's harder or whatever, is because where you are going to go is a much higher place than that person that has to barely do anything or whatever. They're receiving, they're receiving what they have, or what they get or whatever, based off of the energy they put out or whatever. And then also too, you don't know how people go about getting certain shit or whatever. So it's like you might fuck around and see them on the news in the next couple years. You don't even know. But be hurdles and shit. It's a buildup of strength for you, Aries. It's also for you to get through certain things that need to be torn down. Maybe certain levels of pride. Not being able to accept help in certain ways might be hard for you. Rather be, I'll use myself as an example, accepting financial help. People giving me money, that is very hard for me. That can be, that's a little difficult for me. Like, it's hard for me to ask for something. I will clock in 100 hours a week before I open my mouth to ask for somebody for something. Don't do that. When it's genuine, you'll know, Aries. But I just feel like don't worry about that. But as far as your intuition and things like that are concerned, Aries, I feel like too, I feel like Aries, when it comes down to things not working out or certain things not being at their best, I feel like, Aries, before it happens, or you have a innate knowing for when something is not going to, I don't know, like, Aries, you have wisdom come out here twice in your oracles, Aries, and whether or not you go against that knowing in your day to day, so please follow that knowing. Certain things are being given to you, whether that be through your meditation, through your visions, through dreams, through whatever the case is, but certain things are given to you, Aries, for a reason. I got the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, that's your energy. Certain things are given to you here, and I feel like it doesn't matter what other people have, what other people do, or whatever the case is. I feel like you're gonna come out on top. I'm also use this. I don't know why I feel need to say this, but I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's say you're a divine feminine who dealt with a masculine who betrayed you and had another baby on you, or they cheated on you, or they did certain things, or they betrayed your trust in a certain type of way, or certain truths came out or whatever. I feel like feminine, masculine, whatever you identify as, I don't care, but I feel like don't worry about those. Don't worry about it. Don't let your emotions get too involved in it. But I feel like you're mostly focused on facts anyway, Aries, as opposed to allowing certain things cloud your judgment. Your emotions aren't clouding your judgment. I have the Lovers here. Can I get clarity on this Lovers here before I get into some hidden truths here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries? I feel like also too, Aries, I don't know why, but I feel like you could be somebody's karma, Aries. You're somebody's karma, or you're somebody's lesson or something. I don't know how else to explain it. I feel like somebody also, I talked about it being in the reading, but somebody got blocked. Or Aries, you feel like you need to protect yourself from something, or you're being a little bit more recluse with this Hermit out here too. But envy, jealousy, want to see what you got going on. Can I be a part of it, Aries? Can I see you? Can I pull up on you, Aries? Can I whatever? Don't let nobody try to use you for what you're able to put them on to or whatever, Aries. Absolutely the fuck not. I feel like too, Aries, people don't appreciate you until you're gone, or until you have cut off access as well. And I also feel like too, Aries, I don't know why, but it's just like, I'm not gonna say this is everybody, but just like broke behavior. People that like to come around when they are at their lowest, but when they doing good, you don't hear from them. I'm not saying that people are obligated to check in with you, or they should be doing certain things, but Aries, just be mindful of those that come around when it seems like their finances is fucked up. Also too, Aries, I just feel like don't let nobody borrow shit. Don't give out no money, because you're not gonna get it back, or you're gonna have a hard time getting it back. I got the Three of Wands, excuse me, and then I also got the Six of Pentacles here too. And the next one, and then we had the Lovers that came out before that. Yeah, this Three of Wands here, and then also too, this Six of Pentacles. Do not stretch yourself thin. Looking at other options here as well too. And also, Aries, if you do find yourself being the only person putting in work in certain situationships or relationships, remove yourself. If something is more draining than it is helpful, please remove yourself here too. But I also feel like having options as well. I'm sorry, Seven of Pentacles. Having options as well. Let me get some hidden truths here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Even if it's a certain relationships, I have here, I don't want to let you go. Something has to, I told you at the beginning of the reading, Aries, that something that's possibly not financially stable or whatever needs to be let go. Rather than be something, a hustle that doesn't, make, I don't know, like something that you could put your time into, whether it be a hustle or a person or whatever, but something that just does not, something needs to be let go because something is more draining than it is helpful. Let me get 3 more here. I want to make amends. I don't want to let you go. Somebody needs to get over something. I want to make amends. I don't want to let you go. Let me get 2 more here. I feel like, Aries, you know somebody's intentions. I have too much to lose. You may know somebody's intentions, Aries. Whether you want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, you know intentions. I feel like somebody's actions show their intentions more than anything that they could ever say. 1 more here for Aries, please. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I also have, I won't let you down. I don't want to let you go. I want to make amends. I have too much to lose. I won't let you down. But I also feel like, too, here, Aries, if somebody, well, let's say somebody did approach you that way, Aries, and you turned them down. I talked about you being their lesson or you being somebody's karma or whatever, Aries. I feel like if you turned them down, they would get extremely upset with you. They would get very upset. They wouldn't understand why. I have trouble with intimacy here. Let me get 1 more for Aries, please. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. Oh, shit. I got 2 more. I wonder how you feel. I wonder how you feel, and I saved your texts and messages. I wonder how you feel. I saved your texts and messages. Hanging on to the past. We were told multiple times in your reading, Aries, about how the past needs to be let go of. Let me get a few here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries, please. How something needs to be let go of. I have Sagittarius, Leo, and then I have slow down here. I got Sagittarius, Leo, and then I have slow down. Can I get a few more here for divine feminine, divine masculine? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, slow down. Maybe somebody's making moves that are too quick. Also, too, maybe somebody's making moves that are too quick, but also, too, maybe somebody is like very vain as well. I have always talking shit, and then I have I'm not changing. Yeah, I talk about somebody being like very vain or somebody who is like stuck in their ways or something, and then I got always talking shit here. Sagittarius, that could, excuse me, that could low-key go with the Sagittarius placement. As much as I would not want it to, I'm a Sag, but shit. Sometimes we be talking shit. But I got always talking shit. Slow down, Leo. I'm not changing. Let me get 1 more here for divine feminine. Thank you. And then I have here lie, lie, lie. Yeah, I told you, Aries, as far as intentions are concerned, or as far as somebody like doing certain things with like, you know what the real deal is. I have too much to lose. Also, too, Aries, people trying to talk down on your or whatever to try to affect your bag, or they feel some type of way or whatever the case is. But Sagittarius, Leo, lie, I'm not changing, always talking shit. So too, with this, I have too much to lose. I won't let you down. I don't want to let you go. I have trouble with intimacy. Somebody could have trouble with telling the fucking truth. I want to make amends. I wonder how you feel. I saved your texts and messages. Don't let nobody try to, blow your phone up or be on you so hard, Aries, that they try to make you change your mind or go against your intuition or whatever the case is. You had wisdom and awakening come out here multiple times. Aries, like once you open your mind or once you are aware of certain things, you can't go, like your card said, you can't go back to not knowing. You can't go back to unseeing certain shit. This lie, I'm not changing and always talking shit. Aries, like you know the real deal for real, Aries. You know the real deal. I had this 3 of Wands here when I was talking about options as well. I feel like also, too, people need to be satisfied with the place that they have put themselves in. And if they're not, then they need to change it or they need to do better or whatever the case is. So, Aries, if someone in your life is in a certain place or a certain, like, and they don't like it, let's say, Aries, you friend zoned someone who truly wants to have a deeper relationship with you. If they've put themselves in that friend zone, then it is what it is. But don't let nobody try to talk down on your name or try to speak bad on you or whatever. And even if they do, it is what it is. A lot of times people like to speak on other people and not tell what they did or why they had gotten a certain reaction or whatever. But it is what it is. Oh well. And I feel like also too, I feel like tell somebody, don't allow nobody to try to attack your motherhood as well. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but don't allow nobody to try to attack your motherhood or your parenthood, father, or whatever the case is. If you know you a good ass mama and you do what you gotta do for your kids, or you know you a good ass daddy and you do what you gotta do for your babies and your household to make sure shit is straight, then fuck what everybody else got to say here. Can I get one more intuitive oracle here, please, before I read it out? I feel like also too being advised. I don't know why. I just feel like being advised or possibly getting advice from older people as well too, Aries. And I feel like also too reestablishing certain connections as well. Whether they be with family members or elderly people or whatever the case is. But I just feel like reestablishing certain connections that actually matter, aligning yourself with like-minded people as well. Now, if you are someone who is, spiritually enlightened, or you have certain beliefs or you're into certain things, that can be hard. A lot of times, like, people that are in that space, they are loners, or they find themselves alone most of the time, or they're not able to really connect with people that see the world for what it is. A lot of people are very comfortable in this illusion. But I feel like Aries, you aligning yourself with people who are exactly like you. I don't know, regardless of the age at that. So it's like whether you're younger than them or they're older than you, or it's vice versa, whatever. But I just feel like shit, maybe y'all souls know each other. Maybe y'all energy is very recognizable to someone else. I don't know how to explain it, but as far as you getting rid of shit, I feel like you cleaning stuff up and letting it completely the fuck go, letting something completely go. I feel like Aries too, seeing what works for you and seeing what does not work for you. But I also feel like you're looking at other means of income as well. Aries, I feel like it's given like hustler of the year. Now I'm not saying that you are somebody who's just constantly work, doing this, whatever. But I just feel like Aries, as far as your hustle is concerned, I just feel like hustler of the year. And if you did have to cut something off or do away with somebody else's energy because they are manipulative, because they like to lie, because they're very vain, because they like to rush certain shit, or because they like to talk about you or try to attack you or whatever the case is, Aries, shit, do whatever it is that you know that you have to do for yourself. You already know certain intentions, and you were given this wisdom multiple times. Wisdom, awakening, all of that shit. If you feel like you need to block people for your energy, for your peace of mind, please fucking do that. Please do that. All right. But like I said too, as far as should be easier to see, like, it's like Aries, regardless of who's around or who, whatever, it's like don't, I just, Aries, like, walk, like, continue to walk in your path, continue to walk into who you are, or at least try as best as you can. It can be a little difficult, it can be a little hard, all right? But when it comes down to dealing with people who, want to be around you because they really need some help, or they really need that, like, I get that, but put boundaries on shit too. We have the great severing come out here, Mars energy. Like, set boundaries. All right, cool, I'll help you out. But that also means you have to pay me back. It also means that you only have this amount of time. It also means, like, this shit is just like, you're not someone to be freeloaded off of, Aries. Absolutely, absolutely the fuck not. Don't let nobody try to fucking attack you either. Like I talk about your parenthood, your morals, whatever. Don't let nobody try to fucking attack you at all. This Seven of Cups here, this Justice, and then this Queen of Wands here too. I feel like too, if you don't follow your intuition, whether you're a feminine, masculine, whatever, I'm gonna just say it. Rather, if you don't follow your intuition, you're gonna find yourself very fucking miserable. It's like, if you don't follow your, like, let's say you got a gut feeling to not allow certain things, not putting a limit on his stay. Like, it's like, when you don't follow your gut feeling as far as what you should be doing, or a certain decision you should make, whatever, you will find yourself in an unfair position. You, like, no, absolutely the fuck not. This Page of Swords here, this Queen of Cups here too. When it come down to people being immature, not want to take care of themselves or feeling like you owe them, Aries, you don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody anything. Ain't no wrong with you, but you don't owe nobody shit. I feel like keep your peace. And like I say, Aries, I really do feel like when you are by yourself, whether that be in meditation, sleeping, whatever the fucking case is, Aries, regardless, I feel like that's when you get downloads or revelations or whatever you would like to call it, Aries. It's like you're awakening, like your mind just starts to work in a different way. You start to find answers to things that you didn't even possibly even fucking question at the beginning. This Empress here, and then also the King of Wands here too. I told, follow your intuition. If you don't want to get pregnant, don't put yourself in a position to get pregnant. All right? Go deeper. Know you are loved, Aries. And then you have leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. Keep that old shit in the past. Situations, people, whatever. It is not your, I told you, you are a caregiver to the wrong motherfuckers. Let it out, let it flow. Open the heart to feel and awaken to the power within you. The way is clear. The way is clear. A new earth, the great severing, weight of the world. And then you also had here too, water your garden. Your self-care is a must, Aries. Please make sure you are taking care of yourself. You are not your name. Your first name ain't Jesus. Your last name ain't Christ. You are not meant to be here to be no fucking sacrifice for nobody. Please take care of yourself. I don't give a fuck what you had. Like, no, take care of yourself first. I don't give a damn what nobody else needs. This awakening here, it's going to keep happening. It's going to get stronger and stronger. And the more you talk about certain things or the more you dive deeper into certain truth areas, you're going to look crazy as fuck. People are not going to know what you're talking about. People are going to think you going crazy. People are going to think you strange. People are going to call you weird. People are going to feel whatever way it is. But oh well. Elder wisdom and rhodiola wisdom. Aries, you are being awakened to, or you're being put in alignment with truth. And a lot of people are very comfortable with lies. A lot of people are more comfortable in a lie. So even when it comes down, let's say it like this, whether it's spiritually or not. Let's say, Aries, you are that truth of some, or you are that embodiment of truth for somebody else. You telling somebody, hey, you ain't shit, you need to get it together, or you're slacking, or you're this, or whatever the case is. Let's say you are that embodiment of truth because throughout their life, they have been pacified. They have been enabled, whether it be by their parents or other relationships or whatever the case is. You are that person to fucking do that, and it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Your bullshit meter, Aries, it's gonna that motherfucker just, it's gonna be off the Richter scale, okay? Your bullshit meter gonna be more, it's gonna go off more. Why was I doing this? I look stupid. But it's gonna get strong. I don't know how else to explain it. You're going to get stronger, and you're gonna be moved and put into different positions that may have been uncomfortable. You're gonna have to do things that you maybe didn't want to or didn't think you would have to. Let me get some closing affirmations here for Aries before I go. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You are very wise, Aries. You are. But sometimes even the wise can be a little stupid, you know? Sometimes we can make decisions that go against us or that don't exactly align to our wisdom. It's okay. Wisdom is applied knowledge, all right? So move in what you know, Aries. Let me get some closing. Thank you. So the two that I have here for you, Aries, is begin and masculine. Begin and masculine. So begin says, you can always begin no matter where you are, no matter where you have been, no matter where it is you have yet to go. Okay? I sure look crazy sometimes. It is what it is. So it says, there is no backward, only forward. Only trusting that now is as good a time as any to pay attention to the little whisper inside of your heart. It's begging you to take the first step. It's begging you to begin. It says, please remember, it is always the right time to start. It is never too late to reverse a decision. It's never too late to start some shit. It is never too late. I told you at the beginning of the reading about them towers sometimes. Shit needs to be destroyed in order for something new to be built, in order for something better to be there sometimes. That's just what it is. The last one, masculine, it says here, we are taught for so long that the only way to be is to succeed, to achieve, to drive, Push, push, pull, pull, do, do. And there is nothing wrong with this, of course. But what we are not taught is that the masculine drive that is innate within all of us was meant to be balanced by its feminine counterpart. I told you at the beginning, well, not necessarily the beginning, but towards the middle or end of the reading areas, I said if you found yourself in a situation to where you are putting in the most work, or you are the only one working, or you are the only one providing in a certain way or whatever, cut it off and remove yourself. You are not a human sacrifice. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. You're not. Sorry. Okay? Let me keep going. My bad. It says, what it was meant to be balanced by its feminine counterpart, so that in the midst of it all, succeeding, achieving, doing, there is feeling and there is being. What are you told here? You were told to open up the heart to feel. So, Aries, now when I got that feeling in the beginning of the reading as far as moves in silence or keeping certain things to yourself, Aries, or whatever the case is, it says you have to balance it with your counterpart, so with the feminine counterpart, so that way in the midst of you being in that masculine energy, succeeding, achieving, doing, whatever, there is feeling and there is being there is grounding there. So if you found yourself in your masculine energy heavily just doing and not taking care of yourself, it's time to step back, create some space and time for yourself to balance it with that feminine counterpart, grounding yourself, that self-care, that loving yourself, that being in the moment, lightening your load, that is necessary as well. All right. So rather creativity, expressing something, making something, like you have to be like, I don't know. It's oh my goodness. You are welcome, love. I appreciate that. You are welcome. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. You ain't no dummy. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I love you so much. I do. Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is, and y'all will love yourselves the same. Your self-care is a must. You are not a sacrifice. You are not a human sacrifice, Aries. So please love on yourself before you extend the love that you need to somebody else. And that's the problem, Aries. You keep on giving away the love that you're supposed to be giving to yourself to other people. I don't like that for you. I hate that for you, actually. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Be blessed. All right. Y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.